Okay guys, we are back with another video. No amount of money can buy class. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It can never buy you class if you're not willing to level up and be a gracious, decent citizen. Because you're telling me that Megan Thee Stallion quit her Broadway show 2 weeks ahead of schedule just to be out here doing this? No, make no mistakes. I understand mental health and I understand it really well, but I believe that Megan's Broadway show would have been so good on her resume, and I believe that she could have still did that Broadway show and did this a little as well, right? And this is why Klay stayed with Coco Jones for a little over 2 years and stayed a little bit over 2 months with Megan Thee Stallion. Do you guys see the difference? Because we have Coco Jones that Klay dated. Yes, Coco Jones and Klay Thompson, they dated for a little over 2 years. And you don't know anything about their relationship. Absolutely nada. You even rarely ever saw them. That relationship that they had, it was cherished, right? Coco Jones described their breakup as quiet, mutual, and without drama. There's absolutely nothing in the tabloids that can tell you what happened to Klay and Coco Jones. Now, other people speculated that Coco Jones had new interests. Some speculated that it was Klay who had new interests. But I believe that it was Coco Jones who is now engaged to Donovan Mitchell, who had other interests. I do believe genuinely and wholeheartedly that Klay Thompson, I think it's pronounced Thompson, has problems to commit. Now, I did some checks because, to be honest, I was taken a bit back when I learned that Klay actually dated Meg Thee Stallion. And as such, I can understand the critics who are now claiming that Megan made Klay a global superstar. She did not make him a global superstar. She made him a lot more popular. And if she made him a lot more popular, it means that she has definitely increased his asking price. What does that mean? In my interpretation and analysis, she basically gave him the opportunity of getting more partnerships, more brand deals, but equally, in the same interim, she also ruined his image and his brand. Yes, she did. When she put him on blast, she did exactly that, because while we have always heard stories about Klay and Klay having different women, for Megan Thee Stallion to actually pen that to social media and making it so messy, it really is a stain to Klay's image and reputation. And not only is it a stain to Klay's image and reputation, it is also a stain to Megan's image and reputation. So as such, I am of the opinion that no real decent man is going to truly take the chance to date Megan Thee Stallion. Not because she's not a nice person, not because she's not an amazing woman, it's just because she is a liability. She has promoted herself to be a liability. She has proven single-handedly that she's a liability when she put Klay on blast like that. She did not hurt anyone other than herself, because the damage that she has caused to Klay, it is temporary, and Klay is gonna fix his image over time, by remaining true and authentic to himself, by just doing what he has always done, keeping low quiet, maintaining his low profile, and still doing the things that he enjoyed doing before Megan Thee Stallion, whether that may include having 3 to 4 girlfriends at the same time. He's going to move on to that lifestyle because Megan cannot change that. Only Klay can change that for Klay. So as such, when she went and put this man on blast, you really have to ask, what was the benefit in all of that? Yes, she needed to decompress. Yes, she needed to vent. But that is what you have friends for. Even if those friends are hypocrites, if your friends betray you, that's on them. That's not on you. Now, I'm learning, and I've done some research, and I've learned that Klay and Coco Jones actually link back to November of 2021. Reports surfaced that Klay and Coco had started dating. Their connection was kept low profile with very little public exposure. The couple dated throughout 2022, rarely appearing at public events or sharing on social media. Their romance, in contrast with Klay's more public relationship, Laura, Harrier, and Megan Thee Stallion. In 2023, sources indicated that they parted ways quietly. No public statements or controversies surrounded the split. Now, Coco Jones is the kind of girl that will still be able to get birthday gifts, holiday gifts from Klay Thompson. Those gifts will be unlimited to her because men appreciate a woman, and I'm telling you guys, not just from Klay and Coco Jones, this is also from personal experience. Men love and respects women who respects themselves first. That means once you leave a relationship, while there's still good left, while there's still love, you will always have that man forever as your friend. That man will kill for you. That man will die for you. There will be absolutely nothing in life that is too much for that man to ever do for you, because once he's healed, he will realize the true value in what he had, and even if things weren't perfect, he will appreciate, forever love you, and respect you for your exit. Even if he was mad at first, he's going to be happy that you never put him on blast, you never disgraced him, you never tarnished his image, reputation, or character. And as such, he will realize that he had a true protector. He had a true keeper, and he'll see it as his loss. And he's going to want to compensate for that for the rest of his life. So I can tell you that Coco Jones is 500% more likely to be given gifts on her birthday, even to the end of time, without asking for it from Klay, before Megan Thee Stallion. I can tell you, not saying that he may not send her something or even flowers on her birthday, but Coco Jones will forever be a warmth and a peace to that man's heart. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, not so much. Not so much, because the moment that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay went public, it was around July 9th of 2025. That was the first hint that we got with that poolside photo on Instagram where we spotted Klay in the background. On July 12th, they did a little soft launch via Klay's IG stories where he did a photo dump holding hands with Megan Thee Stallion while they shared a little smooch. Now, we saw them in New York July 14th of 2025 when they were spotted leaving an Italian restaurant together. Then, on July 16, 2025, they appeared together at Megan's Pete and Thomas Foundation Gala in New York City. Then late 2025, we got some social media posts of gift, including that car for Megan Thee Stallion's birthday, which I believe Megan bought from her pocket using her money herself. That's what I believe. And she would have to provide some receipts to prove me wrong. And if I'm wrong, I digress and I apologize to Megan Thee Stallion. February 2026, there were talks of engagement. Megan hinted she wanted to engage to Klay. There were even rumors of engagement. However, that was short-lived because April 25 of 2026, Megan confirmed the breakup via Instagram story, accusing Klay of cheating, mood swings, cold feet, and having her playing house around his family. So, roughly, they dated for 9 months, while Klay and Coco dated from, I think, maybe 15 months to around 2 years, and some believe that it could also potentially be a little bit over 2 years. No, that high-profile relationship and that messy breakup, it says a lot about Klay and Megan split versus Klay and Coco Jones split in 2023. Women like Coco Jones will always be chosen permanently over women like Megan Thee Stallion. And based on societal beliefs, based on pop culture beliefs, pop culture, yes, pop culture has a different norm, a different value that breaks away completely from societal norms and values. And that is, if you're prettier, if you're sexier, you will be the top chosen one. However, reality is teaching us that all of that is nothing but a brainwash narrative. Reality is now showing to us that that is all a fallacy, and if we're willing to take note, we know that there are beauty that lies deeper than the physical. And I truly believe that Coco Jones is a primary example of all of that. And I believe that Coco Jones embodies true beauty. And for those who are willing to take notes, and for those women who are willing to wake up, realize, recognize, and understand that the purest form and the most beautiful thing that you will ever have and that people will always respect you for is not your physical beauty at the end of the day. It is the beauty that lies beneath the surface. Take from this what you may. This is all I have to share with you all. Peace.